Hello everybody, it's CraftyRia and welcome to Monday Night Live. Today is Monday, October 4th, and I hope everybody had a great day today. It's been kind of dreary and rainy here, but you know, you do what you gotta do. And I see we have some people in the chat. We have Sharon and Carla and Angela. Hello. And if you're hanging out in the chat, just pop on in and say hello. Let me know what the weather is like near you. Hopefully you're having better weather than we are. It's like I said, it's just kind of rainy and dreary today. And yes, Angela, you are in live chat right there. And we have Lois and Janet all the way from Ireland. Denise, hello, everybody. All right. Well, I don't have any mail to open. I went to the post office box yesterday and all there was junk mail. You know, the flyer that you get with all the coupons that when you take it out of your box, it flies all over the place and makes a mess. That's why they call it a flyer. Okay, maybe not, but I just made up that joke. That's my Monday night humor, and the rest is all downhill from here. As George Costanza would say, that's it, I'm out. Okay, maybe I'll stick around. All right. Oh, Angela, there might be a way for it to show all chat. I don't know if there's a setting you have to click on or what. You know, mine says top chat as well on my phone. I don't know how to change that. If Todd's watching, he needs to come in here and figure it out. So maybe I'm missing some chat. Box holders, that's funny. Let's see. Oh, here we go. So over on my phone, here, I'll show you. Here, it says live chat right here. But then there is this little slider thing. It's not showing up very good right there. If you tap on that, you can choose top chat or live chat. So as far as on the computer, I'm not sure. Okay, so on the computer, it also says top chat. And if you click on that little caret, I think you can pick live chat. There you go. So okay, good. That helped you. I just decided to play around with it. And maybe I've been missing messages because I think mine always said top chat. All right. Oh, that's nice weather, Carrie. Very good weather. I did get something in the mail here. It is an awesome Amazon deal. I posted it in the Facebook group Create with CraftyRia, and I got them in the mail today. I have to show you this. This is a phenomenal deal. It is awesome. My box is heavy. Okay. Look at this. These apple barrel paints. They're 2 ounces. So you can see in my hand, my hands are big too. The bottles are like 4 inches tall. So they're a big bottle. They were 54 cents each. Some were 50 cents. Some are $1, some were $7. You know, there's certain colors were 54 cents each, prime shipping. So shipped for free, 54 cents. I found 17 different shades. I listed them all in the Facebook group, Create with CraftyRia. So if you're not a member of that Facebook group, head on over there. So I'll go through the colors that I got. I don't know how much this stuff is at Walmart. I believe Walmart sells it, and I seem to think they're $1 each. I haven't been in a Walmart in forever. If you guys know, let me know. But for 54 cents, I have not seen any packs, any bottles of paint like this at all ever for 54 cents. Not that I know of. I've seen multi-packs of them, and they're usually at least $1 a piece. So anyway, here's what we have. We have Granite Gray, Country Gray. They're slightly different. I don't think the camera's picking it up. The Granite Gray is lighter, and the Country Gray is a little darker, maybe more of a pewter color. And we have Turquoise. We have Award Blue, and we have Bright Blue, and they look pretty similar. Award Blue is a little darker, and Bright Blue is obviously a little brighter, maybe almost like a neon blue, if you would consider that to be neon. So we have those two. And we have Bimini Blue, kind of in the family of Turquoise. They're pretty similar. Turquoise is darker. Bimini Blue is a little lighter. And then we also have, for even lighter blues, we have Cloudless, which I would guess would be a sky blue, and Key West. And they're both, that's like a very pale blue, and this is a very pale, like teal or mint color. And then we have some greens. We have two dark greens. We have Holly Branch and Marsh Green. You can see the little bit of a difference in their tone. And then this green, which is Kelly Green, which to me is just, I call it regular green. I think Janet in Ireland would like, it's kind of like what you would color a shamrock. That's what I think of it as anyway. We have a couple of browns. We have Chocolate Bar, do not eat it. And we have Burnt Umber. You can see the difference in their colors. Pretty good on the camera. And we have Fuchsia, which is a pretty bright pink. Flag Red, which to me is just a regular red. Apricot, which is kind of a yellowy orange, and then Yellow Flame. Now they had some other colors that were out of stock. I did not purchase any of the out of stock ones, and I did not list any of those in my Facebook group. But I did all the ones that were available as of yesterday, and they all came, I think it was yesterday, maybe it was Saturday, whatever day I posted it, and they all came. Half of them came yesterday, 10 of them came yesterday, and 7 of them came today, so it must have been Saturday. I know, Janet, I figured you would like the Kelly Green. That to me is a shamrock, or this one, just a regular Irish green. So anyway, that is my exciting buy for the week. 17 of them was, with tax, was like $9 and something, which is pretty awesome. I have no idea what I'm going to use them for. I don't have any projects. I do have birdhouses, wooden birdhouses that I bought, and I painted them all white. I have a big bottle of apple barrel white paint that I got at Amazon a long time ago because, I use white probably more than anything. And I was going to paint them this spring to put on our rainbow Christmas tree. And I never did. I have acrylic paints that are in tubes, like for an artist, a complete set. And I thought I would use those. These would be better, I think, to paint something wood like that. And the Dollar Tree has so many wood shapes and different things. I also have wooden Easter eggs that I bought. Totally forgot about. I found them in July or something like that. And so I put them away for next year. So I have those that I can paint come next spring. And then those birdhouses, they're all lined up along my basement stairs. And let me see. Oh, I have the big thing. This, I think it's apple barrel. Yeah, the big white acrylic paint. And this was, I think, $3 or something like that from Amazon. I've had it for a while. I must have had it for at least a year. As you can see, it's well used and loved. Maybe not loved. Well used. It comes in handy. So anyway, those are the paints. So you can get an idea of really how big the bottles are. And for 54 cents each, that is pretty awesome. And I know somebody said that maybe it was Shannon or Dawn. I'm thinking it was Dawn. She said she bought 4 of each. I don't blame her. And they're great for painty papers as well. So, and I have a swap that I'm way overdue on for painted papers that I need to work on. So, I have those. Those will be fun to play with. And you may see those in upcoming videos. Oh, that's cool, Christine, that your daughter-in-law's name is Kelly and green is her favorite color. They had a one, I think it was called grape jelly. It was purple and it was 54 cents, but it was out of stock. I might go try to find that and stick it in my cart and see if it ever does come. It was one of those that said, oh, it'll be delivered at the end of October or something like that. I don't know. But I might have to check into that purple since, purple is the best color. And I know apple barrel paint for those style, that type of acrylic paint that you get in those little bottles. It is a pretty decent brand. I mean, it's probably not artist quality, but for painting the wood shapes and stuff, it's better than a lot of the knockoff or even the Dollar Tree brands. So I was thrilled to see them. So please check out my Facebook group if you're interested in any of them. They're great to have on hand. Let me grab a sip of my drink and we will continue. I don't really have much planned today because usually I get mail and I make something with the mail. But I do want to show you a sneak peek of my Patreon packages. For those of you that know, I've had a few people ask me questions lately about it, and I will go ahead and let you know that I do have a Patreon account, and the link should be in the description box below. And I have several levels, starting at the basic level where you just subscribe, you get early access to my videos. I post them there about 24 hours or so ahead of where I post them on YouTube, and they don't have any ads during that time. Once I post them to YouTube, then I turn on the ads. So you can get a commercial-free version for about a day or so, sometimes longer. It just depends on my scheduling. I don't like to publish more than one video a day. For example, I have one that I published either yesterday or this morning, and I put it up on Patreon, and I won't put it on YouTube until tomorrow since I have live today. And then it goes all the way up. I have several levels. One of them has free access to my Discord channel. And then that's another like chat channel. And also one of them is just a card where I send you one card a month. And that is open. All three of those levels are open worldwide, and Janet is one of my Patreons for the card. She gets a card from me every month, and that went out in today's mail, Janet. And usually I'll stick, depending on how heavy the card is and how thick it is, I usually stick a couple extra little goodies in there, a sticker or a little cut apart or something like that in the card. And it's always a handmade card from me. I don't sign the actual card. I put a sticky note inside. Usually it says, "Thanks for being a Patreon." And that way you can reuse the card. And then I have two other levels that are open to U.S. addresses only due to the cost of shipping. One is a card kit. You get a few things to make a card, a couple card bases, some papers, and some embellishments where you can make, one or two cards out of, just basic. And then the other one is Happy Mail, and that's my most popular level. This month, the theme is Halloween. And of course, most of the time I feature Echo Park papers because, I just love Echo Park papers, and I cannot stop buying Echo Park papers. And by the way, Facebook's been down all day, and I meant to post this, but I didn't get a chance to. Echo Park's having a warehouse sale again, and today's the last day. I didn't know it until this morning, and I haven't even gone over and looked, because if I look, that means I'm going to buy. So I'm going to try to be good. So if you are one of my Patreons that get the Happy Mail package and you don't want to see what's in it, it went out in today's mail. If you don't want to see what's in it, close your eyes and come back in a few minutes, because you're going to get a sneak peek. Because I'm so excited. I usually do 4 of those kits. I have 2 left, 2 openings left. And I wanted to show you because it's just so exciting. Now, when I send these out, you also get a card, a handmade card from me. Again, not signed, with a sticky note. If you tell me your birthday, you get a little goodie for your birthday month. And then also I wrap these in pretty tissue paper, and it goes in one of my special CraftyRia poly mailers or bubble mailers. Oh, and I usually put like a package topper on it. Like this month, everybody got a CraftyRia coaster, which looks like that. Sometimes it's a fun pen. At Easter time, I had these really cool pens that, I wonder if I have one handy. One of my Easter pens. I'm looking in my thing to see if I have one. I don't. It was a really cool pen. I got them from Oriental Trading, and it had Easter stuff on it, and every time you click it, it said something different. One time I gave OSU pencils. For the back to school stuff, I gave a little mini composition book. Usually I try to find something really fun to put on the top. So I know Facebook is back up now, like just came up. So anyway, here is this month's kit, well, part of it. And they're not all exactly the same. Some of the cut aparts are a little bit different, as you can see. And sometimes some of the stickers are different. If I'm cutting apart a Echo Park, you know, sheet of cut aparts. I just give everybody a few different ones. So they're not all exact, but I'm so excited about this kit. It is featuring Echo Park and also Recollections. So we have some of these really cool cut aparts from Recollections, and that's the back. I think those are Recollections. No, this might be Graphic 45. And then these are from Echo Park. And then we have some 6x6 papers from Echo Park. I kind of went paper heavy this time. Lots of paper because there were so many good ones. And those were the Echo Park. And then these were from the Recollections. And I thought they went well with this. This one here has some glitter, and the back on these is white. And then that one matches. And then we have some spiders, and I don't know if you can see, it's got some purple foil in there. I don't think it's showing up. We have some green spiders, and then these green things that I thought went well with a lot of the colors from the Echo Park. I thought they all went well together. So you have those 6x6 papers. And I usually put them in these nice little envelopes. Oh, thank you, Janet. Janet's been a member for quite some time. Also, Vicki and Melissa. Vicki's been a member, I think, for over a year, and it is her birthday month, and she got a birthday goodie from me. And I always try to include like something like Jolie stickers or 3D stickers. This month it is these Sticko aliens. I thought the colors went really good with some of the Halloween colors, and then also they'd be good for Halloween costumes. That's kind of what I was thinking there. And then I send usually some card bases, and I try to pick them out in colors that coordinate, and you get 2 of each of the green, orange, and purple this time. And they're actually not a true card base. It is just the one piece, but you do get the envelope. And they're great for matting and that sort of thing. And then this is the embellishment packet. And there are some border stickers and some ribbons, some purple glittery ribbon, and some fibers. There's black, and this one's kind of variegated, black and orange, and that one's fiery orange, and then some orange baker's twine. And then we have the bling packet, which has some of this fun Halloween bling, some orange bling, and then I'll show you these better. These green and purple pearl stickers. And then I put some eyeballs in there to make it kind of fun. And some of these are kind of doubled over, so there's a little more in there than what appears. So anyway, that is the Patreon package. A sampling, this is what you get for October. Like I said, it's Halloween themed. But every month the packages are similar. Next month will be Christmas. So you have the stuff in time to make Christmas cards. I might throw a little Thanksgiving stuff in next month. Last month was fall. So this month is Halloween. And I wanted to make sure I got them out early. So if you're interested in this month, there's 2 left. And I want to make sure you have plenty of time to get them for Halloween. And I might start doing that once a month, giving you a sneak peek if there's any left over, just to kind of let you know. And thank you, Janet. Yes, I love putting them together. And throughout the month, I'll set something aside and be like, oh, that's going in my Patreon. And, and I try to use things kind of that I use in my videos so you can craft along with me, especially when it comes to the Christmas. That'll be fun. I do love shopping for things for Patreon. Sometimes I buy a whole Echo Park kit. Like with this one, I bought just to use for the Patreon packages. And some of the stuff is like the recollections I've had, that's been out for years, so it's not something you can buy in the store. So that's kind of nice that you get something that you can't just readily get in the store. It makes it a little more fun, I think. All right, now let's get to do some crafting. A couple weeks ago, I was making birthday cards, and I still have a lot of that kit left over. And Barbie sent me some cool stickers, so I thought maybe we could make a few more birthday cards. I do have some exciting things coming for my studio. Todd ordered me some better overhead lights. Hopefully they will give me better lighting. I'm excited about that. And I also have been shopping around for a new microphone. I don't know how it's going to work. I currently have a little lapel mic clipped on my glasses, because when I used to clip it to my shirt, it would pick up my breathing really close whenever I would look down at the desk. So Todd told me to clip it to my glasses, which is really cool. But I want a fancy big microphone like out, well, not there where you can see, out back where you can't see, on a boom. So we'll see how it works. I'm not sure how that's going to work or if it's going to be in my way. So I did get a recommendation for a really good one. And so that's kind of what a lot of your support goes to, is better equipment, better things, so I can bring you better quality videos. So here were some of the cards that I made recently. If you remember, a couple of lives ago, I've given some away. I gave one to Todd for his birthday. It was last Friday. And I sent one to Vicky. And I think were the only two that I gave away out of these so far. I gave Todd the one with donuts, where, if you remember, we had that one misshapen donut on the inside, and I punched it out like I bit it. That's the one I gave Todd. All right, so here we have, these are the stickers that Barb sent me. And they match the papers in the kit really well, because there's balloon animals. So I have the more embellishments here. Let's see what else I have. I have some scraps. Let me put those aside. I have some big cards. Get my bling out. I didn't plan ahead. I didn't get anything else out. Let me get my card bases. Just some regular white card bases that I have pre-made. When I get low on them, I just make a whole bunch. And I have them handy. And this was the kit that I got at Hobby Lobby on clearance. It was, let's see, normally $5.99. I got it for $1.49 on clearance back. I think we were talking in May or June or something like that. And this is the Paper Studio kit. So we have some papers. Let me get all this stuff out, and some stickers. I might not be using these letters. A couple months ago in Patreon, I did a happy birthday kit using Echo Park papers, and that was fun. So I have some full sheets left over of all of these designs, and I have my card sketch book, so I thought I would just go through and make some using the card sketches. Now I made a bunch of those. Hold on, I'm getting myself all discombobulated over here. Okay. Where did I put the cards that I made? You know, I just had them, right? Where are they? Oh, nope, that's not them. That's Barb's card. Oh, here they are. So here is this one, and this is from sketch number 1 that I made. This was another sketch. This is another sketch number 1, and that was just random. So let's try some other sketches. These are super fun. This kit is really, really cool. So we have sketch 2, sketch 3. How about sketch 5? That calls for wide ribbon, but we can use, and decorative trim, we can use some of the paper instead of ribbon. And I want to try to use some of these stickers. Maybe we can use this instead of the decorative trim. All right. Let's see what we can do. Now I lost my card bases. My gosh, you'd think I was crazy. Well, you probably know I'm crazy. Anybody who knows me probably knows already that I am crazy. Where did I put them? Now, I just had them in my head. Here they are. I found them now. So let's see. That one would just fit across the bottom. What about this? Calories do not count. Okay, let's do this calories do not count. And we'll do this one here, and we'll put a focal image here and use paper instead of ribbon. So let's use this sketch number 5. Okay, so we need, I think, some of this paper for sure. I think I'll use this paper as the wide ribbon. And calories do not count across the bottom. And let me get some scrap paper. I grabbed my box of scraps because I want to do a background paper that kind of goes with that color and that color. That pink might be good for my focal image, and maybe I will just leave the background white. Otherwise, I think I'm going to have too many colors. Can you believe I just said that? Yeah, I think I'll leave the background white. And I'll put my focal image on this. Possibly. Let's see what I'm going to use as my focal image. Happy birthday might be too big. I wish I had just a donut. I could do one of those where I cut out one of those donuts again, like before. And maybe, oh, I know, I could do the same thing and take a chomp out of it. I think I could cut that one out. So I have another idea with colors. I always talk to myself. It's really, really bad. I'd like to find a bigger piece of that pink paper for the background and a piece of this like dark blue or something for the donut. Maybe even that color. I think that color is better. I don't know that I have a piece of the pink that is big enough. I hope you guys don't mind all of my crazy fumbling through my stuff. I do have that light pink. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to move these big papers out of the way. Move some of this big stuff out of the way. Okay. So I have a card base and I'm going to cut down a mat to go on it in this pink. I dropped my bling. Okay. I can't have my bling on the floor. All right. Let's see, that should be like that. I talk to myself even when I'm not on video. So I'm going to cut this down to 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And you know, when I'm crafting and I'm not on video, I talk to myself just as if I'm on the video, and then I kind of laugh. So I have that pink, and then I'm going to cut this piece here that would normally be a wide ribbon, and it measures 2 inches wide. So I'm just going to cut a strip that is 2 inches wide. And then the decorative trim is going to be that sticker across the bottom. And then I'm going to cut that donut out. Now I have somewhere in my mess behind me my circle punches. Here they are. And I remember one of them exactly fit the donuts last time. Let me see if it's the 1.5 inch one. Nope, I think it's the bigger one. Let me get the bigger one. It's probably this one. All right, let's see if this one is the one that worked. Yep, this is it exactly. I'm going to line it up and punch out that donut. Save that punch. And let me see. I was hoping for the smaller one. I'm not sure where I put it. This little scallop punch, but I think the big one will work. As you can see, there's that little line in there. So I'm going to take a bite out of it. There we go, as if someone took a bite out of the donut. And let's see. So this, I think I'm going to do it a little bit bigger than a 2-inch square. Maybe 2.25. I want to clean that one edge up though. Let's see if 2.25. Yeah, I think that'll work. And this is a scrap piece from a card. Whenever the backs of a card that I'm recycling is a good color, I always save it. Hi, Cecilia. I'm so glad you came in and decided to say hello. Excellent. Actually, I may trim that down a little. That's kind of a big square. I'm going to trim it down to 2 by 2. I'd rather have it too big and have to trim it down. Crichton says hello. Well, maybe he doesn't say hello. He just makes noise. There, I think that will be good. There's Crichton. That, in case you don't know, he is my African gray parrot. And he always has to have his say about what's going on. All right, so we have that sketch. And I'm not sure I like this pink background. I could just do it on the white. I don't know. Yeah, probably. I'll just do it on the white. I think the pink is just too much. And then we have this sticker here that I thought I would put along the bottom. Maybe I'll mat this on pink. But I don't think that pink goes good. Let me see what else I have. I just think I need something else to make it pop. No, that's too dark. Maybe I'll just leave it on the white. I'm afraid to get too many different colors. Yeah, I think I'll just leave it. I think sometimes it's okay to have a white background. So I'm going to go ahead and just put this down on here. I'm going to mark this. Give me an idea where to put the adhesive. I refilled my tape gun. And this paper in this pack is pretty thin. A darker pink or blue, or maybe, like you even mentioned, a purple. All right, maybe. Let me put that aside because, you know, purple's good, but I kind of have this darkish blue there. I have this light purple. I can always mat this in pink as well. So we have this purple. That might look pretty good. Maybe something darker for this. I have this dark blue. I could mat this on the dark blue to make it pop. I'm looking in my thing. No, that don't go. That does not go. All right, maybe this purple. I like the lavender and it's the perfect size already. I don't have to do anything to it because I think the pink blends in too much with it. All right, let's do this. It's going to be too late here in just a second. All right. Because, you know, purple is my favorite color. I have, like, all kinds of colors of paper. I just wanted to try to use up my scraps. And then I have this. This will be the fake ribbon. Oh, I didn't make it straight. Oh, shoot. Let me see if I can get it off there. It may have to just live crooked. It's going to have to live crooked. We won't tell anybody that it's crooked, okay? I don't know that anybody would notice. I'm going to trim the bottom piece. And then there would be that. And I'm going to go ahead and stick this on the bottom. Now I have to decide if I want this dark blue, super thin piece. I could also do a pink. Normally, if I put something down crooked and I can get it up again, I do. But I can't on that one. Let me see what other papers. I have a navy blue. This might be better. This blue might go better completely. I don't like it. I like this blue. Oh, if I had this green color. Let me see. That's close. That might be closer. Nope, that doesn't match. That one's pretty good. I also have silver because these papers have silver in them. Maybe if I mat that on silver, it would make it pop. So I have to decide if I want it on that color. Maybe this color. Oh, the darker blue. This darker blue for a border. What if I did this? Or the pink on the darker blue for a border. No, I don't think that shows up good on the pink at all. That's right. You shouldn't have it be perfect. I still like this purple color for the donut. So I think maybe I'll use this silver behind it, because there are silver pieces of sprinkles. So that's what I'll do. All right, so for the border, we have that blue or the silver. silver. I think I like the silver. I could also ink the edge with black and also put it on silver. I have a black memento pad handy. And that way that'll make it pop out a little bit more. There we go. It'll give it just a little bit of definition. Okay, that'll work. I'll spend my whole time on one card trying to make it perfect. Sometimes if I'm just crafting alone and not on video, not that that ever happens anymore, but I will just put something down and come back to it like the next day, and I'll be like, why didn't I think of that the other day? That's perfect. I will trim this up a little bit. I have a whole stack of this pieces of this silver paper. I got it at Hollow's Paper Craft. I want to go back to that store so bad. It is a store that is absolutely full of paper. There, I like the way that turned out. And I will put some foam tape on the back. Yes, inking the edges is a great idea. This foam tape is super duper sticky. I had a dream the other night about those balloon dots that I use as glue dots, and that people were getting tangled in them with spiders. It was not a very good dream. That tells you I'm crafting too much, maybe, or maybe not enough. All right, so there we have that take on sketch number 5. I think that came out pretty good. Okay, let's put sketch number 5 away. I'm reading the chat. Yes, I can't remember the city that Hollow's Paper Craft is in. It's several hours from me, but it would be fun to do a road trip up there. I had to get a drink. This is another fun card sketch. And I know some of you mentioned that this is your favorite card sketch. It is so versatile, and there's so many things you could do with it. And I think we shall try. Let's play around with it. Let me move all of my stuff over. Okay, I thought for that one using, oh, that's, see, a good size. I'll do 3 of the balloon animals in a little square, along with the balloon animal paper as the background. I think that'll be perfect. have a piece of balloon animal paper. Where did I put it? I have it. I found it. I have a smaller piece too, but I'm not sure where my smaller piece is. That's okay. This piece, the bigger piece, will also work. Brunswick, yes. And I can't remember how far that was. Todd took me up there one day, and I thought that was pretty cool. And he actually bought some stuff. He bought a pad of graph paper. He likes graph paper. He's kind of a math geek. He bought some of that, and he's the one who picked out that huge, thick pad of red construction paper that I use all of the time. And I've told this joke before, but you may not have heard it. He teased me the whole time we were on our way up there that I was going all the way up there just to buy construction paper. And it never crossed my mind to even consider buying construction paper. But I was looking for red and green cardstock, things for Christmas cards, and they just did not have a good color red cardstock, you know, a true Christmas red. I had found some green, which was okay, but I could not find a good red. And he found the construction paper pad. He's like, you really need to get this. And I'm like, well, I'll get it if I can't find anything else. Well, I got it. It was like 87 cents, and it's like this thick. It's huge. I use that so much. I've gotten so much use out of it. It's one of my favorite things. And it's great for cards. It's super inexpensive. It looks textured. It is awesome. I might have a piece of it. Nope, that's not a piece of it. That's something else. But it's great. And if you've seen any of my recycled Christmas cards, you've probably seen me use it. It is a fun road trip. Huge store. I want to go back and buy a pad of green construction paper, Christmas green. Probably all the colors. It's a very good, it's not like construction paper that you get at Walmart, you know. I mean, this is really an awesome construction paper. I think it's a really good quality. So I think for this card, I'm going to just have this as the background paper, and then 3 of the balloon animals, probably on white, because I think they really pop on white. I'll play around with some other colors, but let me cut this background out. Yes, it's hard to find the perfect red or the perfect green. All right, so my card is 5 1/2, so I want to cut this to 5 3/8. And then I want to cut it to 4 1/8, since it's 4 1/4. So I have my piece, and I think the white will pop since I have the white border here. I'm pretty sure white will pop. I very rarely do things on white. Let me grab a piece of white. Let me see, I have some smaller pieces. I also kind of have a gray. Let me see if I like the gray. I probably just like the white. Yeah, I think I'll just stick with white. And the whites don't match, so I'll use this one piece of white. I want to see the size of these and kind of measure it on my board to determine how big I want to make the squares. That would be 1.5 inches. How big are these squares? Oh, that's the perfect size. What did I do with my ruler? Oh, I put it away. See, I couldn't find my ruler because I put it away. These squares are 1.25 inch. No, they are 1 3/8. Yeah, 1 3/8. So that's what I will cut them to, because I think they are a good size for the card. I'm going to get my other paper trimmer. All right, so I have 1 3/8. Well, wait a minute. Let me double check. That's 1 1/4. Yeah, a little bigger than 1 1/4. Okay. There we go. I think that's the right size. 1 3/8. And 1. I just want to make sure I'm in frame with what I'm doing here. 2 and 3. Use it. You know, I was thinking about that. I'm not sure if I back it with a color. If they'll pop off of the thing. Like, I could do this one like on yellow, you know, one on purple, and I could do yellow, purple, and blue. I have 2 green ones, so yellow, green, and blue. And I also need a piece of ribbon down the center. I have this tape. It might be too wide. This tape in blue I got at the Dollar Tree the other day. It's just glittery washi tape. that I could put down the center. That kind of looks good with it, I think. But then I may not use a blue animal. I like the yellow because he has all these other dots on him. Maybe the green and the red. Oh, such decisions now. Bright enough paper. Let me see what I have in my stash. I want them to match the animals, and we can pick the ribbon later. I have lots of ribbon. Okay. So I want a bright yellow. I have this yellow. Let's see. We have this yellow with that yellow on there. I think that yellow is good. So let me put that yellow aside. And maybe a bright pink, because I have this bright pink. I have that, or that color even. I think that pink might work. And then I need like a blue or this bright color here to do like that blue on. Maybe that'll work. That might be better though too, is to ink the edges to be the same color. That way I'm not taking up more real estate on the card, because I am limited to space, because if I make it too much bigger, it's gonna, the ribbon won't show through. I like that idea, to ink the edges. So let me get rid of these other papers. And I can ink these edges. So let me get my inks. I have a bunch. I'm just going to grab my small inks that are close by. All right, let's see. So I want to use the yellow for sure, and I have this yellow distress ink here. And that does give it a little bit of a ring of color there. And when you put that on, you can kind of see it. I might do a little more ink. There we go. So we have a yellow. And then I think I will use like one of those bright blues. I have this blue. This is Salty Ocean. Oh, that comes out really bright. That really shows up. Oops. I'm going to use the back because I really smeared the front. There's a gnat on my table. Go away, little gnat. Go away. I don't want you on my card. Okay. And then my third color, I think I'll do yes, alcohol markers. Oh, let's get away, little fly or gnat or whatever you are. And then I think I'm going to do a bright pink. I have used alcohol markers many times to ink an edge. They come out great. Any ink pads, these just happen to be Distress inks. And I store them. This is the packaging that they came in. I took it off the backing and I store them upside down. And I have little dots along the side to show what color they are. And I have them sitting on, it's actually a cutlery tray hanging on the wall. So I have little shelves. So I have 2 on each shelf. Okay, so we have the yellow, the blue, I like it, and the pink. And that way it doesn't take up any more real estate on the card. And then I have to decide what color ribbon to put behind these. Let me go ahead and put my guys on. I love this yellow one. It is my favorite, because it has all those dots of color, and I think I'll put it in the middle. And the blue, he's so cute. And the pink. I think I will do this pink since it does not have the dots. I didn't want 2 with dots. So there we have those. I love the way that looks. With the alcohol markers, what I do is I set the paper down and I put a scrap piece of paper behind it and just run the marker along the edge like I'm drawing like I'm using it as a ruler, so to speak, and it gives you a perfect line on your paper. But I'm actually coloring it onto the I don't know that blue's going to work. I'm coloring onto the background paper. I have some silver. I'm just looking at all of my ribbon. I have glittery silver ribbon. Oh, and I found at Dollar Tree, they have these ribbons back. I got silver, gold, red, green, and blue. I got 1 roll of each. Maybe I should have got more than 1 roll. This is what it looks like with the silver. I'm looking at my wall to see what else I have. I think I kind of like the silver. I have glittery black as well. But the black may not show up since the paper's black. I might just do it on the silver, do it with silver. Well, I don't know. Maybe the black will work. I think I like the black. Maybe I like the black, because then it's not really trying to compete. Yes, the pink one is a unicorn. And there are some in here that I think are unicorns, some of those yellow. So that's why I thought I would use a unicorn. All right, I think I'm going to use this black. Cut it a little bit bigger than my paper. I was looking for the black. They had black, orange, and purple one year for Crafter Square had it for Halloween, but I could not find any at my Dollar Tree this year. I had this from a couple years ago. Just going to put some adhesive on the back. The unicorn in the middle, yeah, I think so. Maybe. And actually, since this paper is so thin, and I think I made it crooked again. I can pull it off. There we go. Let's see if I can make it straighter. I'm just going to trim the ribbon even with the paper rather than folding it back behind the paper like I usually do. This paper is about the thickness of copy paper, maybe a little thicker. And I do like the way the black, that way it's not competing with any of the colors. The background is black and it gives a really good sparkle. Okay, and then I will put these up on foam tape. I think that's cute. Okay, I will put each one on foam tape. I don't want to use those scissors. I don't want to get those scissors gummed up. These are already gummed up. These are titanium scissors and they don't get as sticky as regular scissors. I think what am I trying to say? The non-stick scissors would be even better. Okay, so we decided that him in the middle. Put him. And then I'm going to line the top one up pretty close to the bottom and then the middle guy. There we go. I think that's really cute. I love how that turned out. And if you want to put a sentiment, you can. I need a bigger table. Let me see what else I have. I have Happy Birthday, but that's really big for a sentiment. Let me look at those little stickers, the flat ones. We have that says yay. That might actually work. I don't want anything too big. I'm just going to put this down in the bottom. It says yay. I like it. I'm happy with the way that came out. That is a great card sketch. I could even do a second one because I have more of these and I have more of this paper. That I think is great. Let me see if any other card sketches scream to me. Barb, it is funny, my craft room is a disaster. I had it so clean and everything. This is the one card sketch I made, or the one card I made using that card sketch a couple weeks ago. Yeah, it's just like when you get a purse, right? And you think, oh, I'm going to get a bigger purse because my purse is always jammed full. And the bigger purse you get, the more stuff you put in it, right? Does anybody else do that, or is it just me? This might be a good sketch because I could put something down here. I have this. Oh, that would be good. This balloon animal with the, does he have, no, he doesn't have it sticking out of his head. That's just the way that is. But that balloon animal down there, and this here says words, words, words. And I could put one of these stickers there that says words, words, words. Maybe use this paper. Use him at the bottom. Oh, and maybe this up here that says hip hip hooray instead of words, words, words. Oh, look at this. It says, I was born a party animal. Oh, I'm going to have to do something with this. Okay. What if we turn this sideways? Oh, I don't know. Let's see if I have a card sketch that'll work with that. Maybe this one again. I was born a party animal with all of those. This sort of. Or we could just make up our own. It doesn't have to be a card sketch. But I do love that. And how wide is that? That would go all the way across. So again, I could have this background paper. I'm not sure what I would put. Oh, I don't know. Let me think. My brain is working a little bit. I don't know what my brain is doing. I'm not exactly sure. I could kind of do this card sketch again. use this sort of. It's not exactly, I know, and then this across the bottom, and that other big guy up there, this guy. Okay, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to use this piece of paper that's already there. Let me see if I want a background color. What color is the dog? That's a good color. And I need a background for the dog. Maybe just on white. I don't want to use this paper. It has my address on the back. So I don't want to use it on camera to cut it. If you know what I mean. It's the perfect color though. Yes, Bunny, all of my card sketches are, I have videos for all of them. Also, I have them on Pinterest, I think most of them anyway, and they're all in my Facebook group, Create with CraftyRia. So you can, this'll work. You can see them at any of those places. I have this piece. It's pretty good color. All right. I do need to trim it down a little tiny bit. And I'm going to cut it this time to 5 1/4, since it's only 4 inches wide. Did I cut that crooked? No, I think it's okay. I felt like I cut it crooked. And I'm going to go ahead and use that piece the size it is, even though it is a little bit bigger, just for fun. And maybe a pink behind the guy. Let's see. Maybe white. Let me grab white. I know, maybe white and bling. Let me see. And this would go across the bottom. Okay. Let me go ahead and start sticking some of this down. Crichton's whistling. Can you guys hear him? He's crazy. He is, in case you're just joining me, he's my African gray parrot. I'm just going to use this whole piece of paper so that way I don't have a scrap. And then I think I have more of that same color. I'm going to, let me grab this other piece. I might do him on a circle, a white circle, or I mean this green circle. I don't know though, he doesn't stand out so good on the green. Let me see. Where did I put my other thing? I just had it. Oh, here it is. I'm just playing around. This is how my brain works sometimes. You make a mess and you see where your mess takes you. I'm not so sure I love that. Let me put this down here first, though. I was born a party animal. I do like that. Yes, I have metallic gold. I have to walk across my room and get it. The background there is gold. Let me go grab my gold. I'm going to take you across the room with me. Okay, I have some gold. That's a great idea. I don't think I can punch the gold out though this is a very thick gold. Let me try. I think I've tried to punch this before. I need muscles. No, it's too hard. I can't, and now it's stuck in my punch. There we go. Yeah, I can't punch it, so I'm gonna have to cut it as a square. It almost cuts. Let me try putting it down. No. Nope. It doesn't work. It cuts almost all the way around. Okay, so it'll have to be a rectangle shape. But that's okay. A rectangle will work. Let me get my white, or a piece of white. I don't know what I did with my other white. I have this white though. So that's kind of what it would look like, unless, I don't know about putting them straight on the gold now. Or I wonder if I put them on that green. I have this smaller piece of white. I think I'll go with the white. Let me see what size he is to determine how big I should cut it. Maybe 1.5 by, I'll go 1.5 square. Where did I put my trimmer? Here it is, my little guy. All right, and I will measure this out to 1.5. By 1.5. What's nice about this paper cutter, this Cricut, it has the ruler on this side as well. So if you're just cutting something little, it works great. Yeah, he fits good on that square. And then I will cut this at 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. That might be too big. We'll see. No, that'll work. And since we've been inking, I'm going to ink them that color. I think I have this color. I think matches him pretty good. And that just adds just a little bit of that green to the background. Oh, and if you're looking for the sketches in my Facebook group, they're in an album. I think that came out really cool. And I will put him there on a piece of foam tape. Okay, kind of half on and half off there. I love that sticker. I was born a party animal. Maybe I could add some bling to it. Let me see what I have handy. I haven't added bling to any card yet tonight. I have gold. Let's see. I have this gold, I think would be good. I was trying to find something that I had handy, but I don't have enough to double it on there. I'll have to get my bling box out. Since, you know, I haven't played with bling yet tonight. I think gold would be good since we have that gold paper. That's too yellow of a gold. Or, you know, too gold. I should say too orange of a gold. I wish I had more of this. I do have more of that somewhere. It's just not here. I might have to put that on my list. Now I can't open this package. Yeah, and it's like if you're watching Jeopardy, you know all of the answers, but the person on stage is like, nope, I don't know that. It's a little different when you're doing it yourself. I think we all see things differently and expect things differently. All right, I think that's good with the bling down here. That kind of makes that pop. I was born a party animal. I love it. That's really, really cool. And these guys, I think they came out really, really cute. I was happy to use the donuts, and especially I really wanted to use these. And like I said, I have enough of them. I can make at least one more card like that. That's really cool. I want to eventually use up this whole package and make all birthday cards or any kind of cards with it. I might have to go look at the rest of the sale at Echo Park and see what else they have. And I wonder if, I know we talked about it before, if Hobby Lobby was having another clearance sale. I don't know if any of you have been to Hobby Lobby lately, but they've been having clearance sales at the end of every season, and I was wondering if they had one for the end of summer. I might have to pop in there and look at some point. All right, so today we used Sketch 5 and made these two cards. I think they came out kind of cute. And, you know, I wrote on there wide ribbon. It doesn't have to be, you know, ribbon. It can be just a scrap of paper. And what I love to do is if I have scraps on my desk, just use what you have rather than having to cut it down. Like this is much wider than the sketch called for, but I didn't want to waste a small piece of it, so I thought that would be great to just keep it that way. And that one is more following the sketch, except I used a sticker to go with the donut. And then sketch, I don't know what number, 7. I don't know why I thought it was 3. That is sketch 7. Super versatile sketch. The original card had an embossed background with a ribbon and 3 things, but I used pattern paper in the back and 3 of those. This is great if you have little designs, little buttons even, or punch outs, any little scraps like that. This is a very versatile sketch. So we have that. Fun, fun, fun. And I still have a bunch of embellishments left over to make some more cards. So keep your eyes open for more videos. And if you're tuning in late, here are some of the other cards I made with this kit. This kit was on clearance at Hobby Lobby for $1.47. So we have this guy. I think these 2 might have been from another package. One of the packages of stickers was an additional package. Oh, I think maybe it was, these were different. These didn't come with the kit, I don't think. But we have that guy. Made him a couple weeks ago. We have this. And then these 2. I think they came out really cool. Plus I had another one that I sent to Vicky for a birthday card, and I gave one to my husband. So, so far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 cards, because I gave 2 away. 9 cards out of the kit. It'll be interesting to see how many total we can get. So much fun. If you were in my ATC swap, I posted about it in the Facebook group. I have everything ready, everything sorted out. That video will be coming out tomorrow. You can see all of the ATCs that I received. It explains how the swap worked and everything. Those will be going out in the mail probably tomorrow or the next day, depending on how soon I can get them all addressed and ready to go. And like I said, that video will come out tomorrow. I have some other videos in the making. So be on the lookout for that. I do want to make the rest of this kit. We'll see for next Monday what comes in the mail or what I will do for next Monday night's live. We might be making more birthday cards or recycling Christmas cards. Who knows? Thank you so much, everyone who joined me tonight. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. I love the Monday Night Lives. I love all of the chat. It's so much fun to get to know everybody better and chat with you guys. I hope everyone has a wonderful week coming up. Stay safe, stay warm, stay cool, whatever it is in your neck of the woods. That's right, Christine. I have 2 or 3 people that I cannot mail ATCs to. Christine's one of them. She's in New Zealand. And also I have one in Australia. That's another country I cannot mail to right now. The United States Postal Service is holding mail to Australia, New Zealand, and some other countries. Those are the 2 big ones. So I will be holding on to those envelopes, and as soon as the USPS says we can mail to them again, we will. It has something to do with transportation or whatever. So those will go out, Christine, as soon as I can get them. And Janet, I can mail to Ireland. I did check that and make sure that wasn't on the list when I went to mail your Patreon package. Ireland is still good. So, like I said, thank you guys so much. This is always so much fun. And until the next video, you know what to do. Go get crafting. Bye-bye.